Welcome to my channel, Firebase Times. Today's presentation is Firebase Admin SDK by Java Web Application on Visual Studio Code. Firebase Admin SDK provide Firebase authentication, real-time database, and storage, file store, cloud Firebase store, and etc. And Firebase authentication is composed of sign up, sign in, sign out, delete account, email verification, password reset, update profile, update photo. And you need the Firebase admin SDK installed on the server side, and you need install Firebase Web API and client side depending on the configuration. And first of all, you need to install Java SDK from Oracle or OpenJDK. I prefer the oracle.com Java download. And then you need to install Maven command line, which is Java project manager. Or you can download fish file web service or web server or Tomcat web server or embedded or standalone. And also you need a Firebase account, firebasegoogle.com, in order to see and your private key, account key, and etc. and configuration. First, you need to install Java 8 macOS. Go to Oracle Java download and scroll down. If you prefer a latest version, that's fine. And you may need Jakarta namespace framework. I prefer Java X namespace framework. I'm still using Java 8 and SDK version 8, actually 1.8. I've been using almost 15 years. So Oracle still support until December 2030. If you're using macOS, and click macOS. If you're using Windows, click Windows. You can install x64 installer, and I'm using macOS, and I installed x64 version. If you're using Apple Silicon, you can download ARM64 version. And I already installed, and let's see, check it on command line too. Here, in order to see your Java, which version is your install version, USR, LIVEXEC, Java underbar home dash large capital. I installed many Java framework, Java SDK, and let's see. Once you install 1.8.0481, you should see Java version 1.8.0481, which is actually Java SDK version A is called. And you see Java C version Java C 1.80481. If you don't see this version, you need to make a pass. Let's see, for example, Java underbar home. So I have a Java underbar home and this position. In order to set up this Java home pass, and you need to add this pass to your login configuration file, which is gshrc or bashrc, g profile or bash profile. I'm using gsh shell. Let's see, g profile, and I have a many setting of paths here. Java home, and flexibly here down here I have a Java home ampersand usr libexec Java home dash small v, not capital, 1.80481. It should be good to go. And next you need to install Maven command line tool Maven command line tool, which is Java Project Manager, and go to install Apache Maven is recommended by Google, and you need to install Homebrew, and then I already installed it. Brew install Maven and check it Maven version and MBN version, and I installed latest version 3.9.12, and Java version is actual Java SDK version A. Okay, and next one, so you need to install Glassfish web server or not. That's fine. Maven command line tool is which is good for embedded Tomcat, embedded Glassfish server. That's good. And you need to install Firebase uh, account. You should have a Google Gmail account or a Google account. Go to firebase.com, google.com. Let's see, and google.com and firebase.google.com. Go to console, and then you should see your console uh, panel for Firebase project. I have a many project files and create new Firebase project. Let's say Firebase home and continue, and enable Gemini in Firebase recommended. That's good, and continue, and continue, and select account, a default account Firebase, and create project. And Google is preparing the project named Firebase home, and resource adding, and many features like authentication, real-time database, and storage cloud. Now project is ready, and go to Firebase redirect to Firebase home, and it shows Gemini, and you can start. So here build, I want to add authentication, and authentication, let's get started. Authentication means email sign in or Google sign in, something like that. I like to very simple email and password sign in, and enable and save. That's good. So another one, I like to add Firebase real-time database and create database, and US. I'm using US State, US Central. Next, security, lock mode. Lock mode, you can not add anything, but I like to start in test mode. It will be available roughly for months. Enable, and that's good to go. Uh, Now it's good to go. And another one, if you like to Firebase Firestore database, which is cloud Firebase database, and real-time database and Firestore database are a little bit different. It Real-time database provide synchronous or asynchronous Firestore database is cloud-based Firestore, and create cloud-based Firestore standard edition. And next, and default ID, that's fine, and location, my location here, and next, and set test mode, and create, and provision cloud Firestore, which is cloud-based Firestore, and that's good to go. And you need to add, for example, storage and image file, or um, video file, audio file. At the moment, January 2026, you need to upgrade the project with a paid billing plan. Now I'm using authentication, real-time database, Firestore, and storage file. And when you go to authentication, and let's go to project overview, and when you go to project overview, and here project setting, general setting, and you need to go to service account. Here, if you like to use Node.js, that's fine. I'm using Java. Make sure you need to add this configuration for Java, and you need to download the generate new key so that you can use Firebase admin SDK generate key, and you can use downloaded Firebase admin SDK account key for your own purpose. Okay, that's good. Part one. We'll see next presentation. Thank you.